to put Teresa at her place, but he's like, all right, fucking hell. Because she keeps fixing her hair. He's like, we're not here to fucking sort ourselves out properly. This is not a night out. You get on the wrong bus? You in the wrong place? No, sir. Are you sure? You look like you are. You fully in the wrong place because you're stupid. He's walking away. He called Teresa stupid. And under her breath, she's like, that's not nice. He comes back. Shut the fuck up. Tells Teresa to shut the fuck up. Don't answer me back. You obviously are in the wrong place. You have a problem already? No, sir. And then the guy behind her, the other one says, yes, she does. And then she says, I don't. And he says, shush. Face the front and shut up. Shut your mouth. Open your ears. Shut the fuck up. You already have a problem. Just listen, look forward, and shut the fuck up. Someone missing here? My daughter. Oh, so you're here all by yourself now that your daughter isn't here. Where is your daughter? You have zero discipline. You can't keep your damn mouth shut. If you want to leave, leave. Your daughter isn't here. Now you're alone. And they push her face down in the mud, and she's putting the mud on and giving herself a face mask. Call her Mother Teresa. And then later he's like, this one, Teresa. No, and then later he's like, Teresa, that one. She's like she's auditioning for Dynasty. Or if yeah, there's like she's auditioning for Dynasty. And then she smiles like, oh, and then in a different thing, right, where they pull the thing off with Gia and her hair's all messed up and she smiles. And the guy says, don't smile at me. I already don't like you. It's kind of funny putting Teresa and Gia in their place. I mean, there's a lot of people listening to this that would love to look right at Teresa and say, shut the fuck up. You're stupid. You don't like this stuff? See, you're laughing. It
You
is.
say it,
It's.
and it's like, I know, but it's not framed as a comedy. Oh my God, that's funny though. No, that is funny.
I mean, she's
Um,
standing there like she. This is the Teresa we've known for two decades, and she wants to talk back and say, yeah, yeah, and all that music in the background that they start on Jersey and flip the fucking table, but she's standing there, and I'm like, this is what she needs. She needs this. It's like, who's gonna
well,
look
I
at
have news for
Teresa and say,
everybody.
shut the fuck up? Yeah, go on.
I think Cody Brown. No, I think Cody Brown's going to win the entire thing. I think
Really?
he's so he is so programmed for it because look, he grew up in this like crazy sect of Mormonism. The Mormons hate the AUB, and the AUB is
Mm.
a spin-off of Mormonism where they love plural marriage. But I think all his years of indoctrination into that kind of, a lot of people refer to it as a cult of plural marriage and the discipline, and you have to wear the garments and you soak and you can't do this and you're supposed to take a vow to these wives. I actually think like he's exceptional on it. And I feel like the military guys like him. He's in surprisingly good shape. Because, it's interesting. The only interesting part is like, you can't fight age, you can't fight age. But it's
No.
like the older people are really struggle, and I'm talking like older, like over 30 versus like Chicken Fry, Gia, poor
Gia's
Brit.
holding her own on there. Little
Gia's
Gia's
holding
holding
her
her own.
own.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Johnny Manziel's a mess, but Brit,
Brittany, it didn't go so
oh, that was
well.
so
The poor
stupid.
thing.
I'd seen though where I guess you get $25,000 per episode that you make
25.
regardless.
Okay, 25,000. So do you get, I wonder if you get paid just to go. Like on Traders, you get paid to go, but I think you do get more. Same with Dancing with the Stars. You get paid to just show up, but then I think you get more. You must get something up front, but yeah, more. So 25 the longer you stay, huh?
Right. Every episode you stay, you get 25K. So you're right. She probably got a base salary. I don't know what it is. Let's say 50,000,
But I
right?
think everyone's is different. Like I know for Dancing with Stars, if you're Mormon wife or Robert Irwin, you're probably getting a little more than my boy Corey Feldman from the 80s. You know what I'm saying?
Worry. Yes, I do know what you're saying. So,
Okay.
somebody was like, look, she probably got a $75,000 payday and she was there for
Brittany.
yeah, she was there for 2 seconds. I mean, she didn't even try. It was like, I think she ran the numbers and like she was like, okay, I can be away from cruise for 4 days, 75K if I just stay for 10 minutes.
We're
Like,
paying the
like,
sitter
oh,
this much. Well, she
yeah.
said her this soon to be ex-husband of hers. You know this guy Jax Taylor? Apparently he texted her a few days before and said, "You're not meant for this. Look at you. You're not in good shape. You're gonna fail miserably." Isn't this a nice guy? This Jax Taylor?
No, but we know Jax
Telling the
is gonna
mother
give
of
her
his
the
kid that
props.
she's not in good shape and she's gonna suck at the new
Well, you know what?
position.
That should have been her motivation to at least last 3 episodes. And I mean, come on. When she gave up running, the guy was like, "Are you gonna really, like it's like by the way, you don't have to do like the fastest sprint. You just kind of you plug yourself forward and they appreciate the effort. I mean, she didn't, she was like, "No, I'm gonna stop right here. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to give up." The guy was like, "Are you what?"
Yeah, she's listen, don't count on Gia's doing well, Junior G, but don't count out Teresa. She's wiping that, and she just did an interview. She said she keeps in touch with three of the Gales. Her and Todd Chrisley are all about. Todd Chrisley just went and was waiting with flowers. One of his guys
Oh,
got out of
please.
jail, took the guy out for pancakes and bacon. So Teresa says she
And of
keeps
course,
it.
filmed the entire thing. I mean, couldn't do a act of kindness without cameras rolling. Just like Bethany, they can't. They don't give out. There's no charity without a camera on.
Oh, honey,
I will say,
we got some things about Bethany coming up soon. You know what I wanted to talk about? Not to
go
change the
for it. Yeah,
subject.
no, no, change it.
Um, I think there's going to be, you and I are covering BravoCon all weekend. We have our live show at the end of the weekend.
Yes.
And at this live show, which we just looked at the numbers, this is actually selling out faster than any of our shows.
Yeah,
So
we're a month
everyone
and a half
that
out.
says, oh, tickets last minute, that's not, we actually have, because everyone gets a question. I think one of the questions these guys are going to, and the link is in our bios. I think one of the questions someone's going to want to know about is our thoughts on the Tamra, Judge, and Scheana Shay SmackDown Showdown, which is coming up at BravoCon. Now, Tamra Judge was on Watch What Happens last week, and Andy said, "Who?" And she was there with the star of Miami, Adriana Demora, and said, "Who are you least likely interested in seeing at BravoCon?" And Tamra said, Sheena. And Andy said, why? And she said, look at she's saying she started all this with the blogger and Katie, and she's friends with Gretchen. She just had dinner with Gretchen. Gretchen posted. So she's a real troublemaker, this one. And then Tamra reveals, by the way, you know Sheena's goal in life is to get on Real Housewives of Orange County. Oh yeah, at the upfronts, all she told me and all Brock told me was how her dream was to hold an orange. And Andy gave her some shade and said, "I thought her dream was to get on Dancing with the Stars." And Tamra said, "Well, that too. Well, I mean, she wants everything. This Sheena." And Adriana said, "That's who I'm like to avoid the most." So I think Tamra wants to avoid her, but I think there's going to be a smackdown at BravoCon
You
between.
do.
Well, we have squashed the beef. I mean, look, you're going to run into each other probably. I think it's going to be a squash the beef. And by the way, they ain't. I mean, look, is anyone shocked that Sheena's goal in life is to hold an orange? No.
Okay, but I know you've
Yeah.
probably covered this on your own show.
Because then I'll tell you something else that Sheena did. It's not stopping.
Well, can you
No.
break for us? Why are Sheena and Broke not filming season 3 of The Bachelor?
Can you
What
believe
happened?
this?
Because she came out and announced they were in, they were filming. I mean, what is going on with Sheena? What is the strategy here? I mean, she's had this falling out with Lala. I don't think she
Mm.
speaks to hardly any of the VPR cast. She's beefing with Tamra, Teddy.
Well, there are rumors and nastiness. I don't know if it's true, but they're saying, I don't know. I did cover this. They're saying, she on the book tour and in the book, but on the book tour, she revealed, like, oh, there was a fake scene here, and revealing production secrets. And they're saying producers are a little bit upset with her. And they're saying, she basically said, Vanderpump, Lisa. She fucking calls me whenever she needs something. That's about all she's good for. So they're saying the rumors and nastiness are that LVP, you know, has a little bit of a hand in this. I don't know if that's true. I mean, we have Nene inching her way back in.
Oh,
We have Carol
I didn't say
Raswell
Nene.
who trashed Andy. I don't really know. I just don't think she's needed, but it's shocking because Schwartzy and Lala there are there. By the way, Sheena responded to I don't
What
know if
was
you
that? That's just a play, right? I mean, for context, Lala put up a picture of she and Tom Schwartz and said, okay, soft launch, so soft it's not even real, but basically implied like they were dating. And that's been a rumor for a hot second. Is there any truth, do we think? And I mean, look, I think he's like the most amazing stepfather material. Like I
Well, how about this? I'm gonna do some. I have some sources on this one, so I'm gonna do some investigation on this, and I'm gonna get back. Really, I have a source on this very topic.
So it sounds like you think they could be kind of soft launch dating. Like they could be exploring a relationship.
It would just make me so happy. You know what I mean? It would just, okay, I don't know. I mean, right. She put up the thing, it said soft launch, so soft. It like, what is it? Soft launch, so soft. It's just a
Like not
soft
even
launch.
real or something.
Right. So look, I think honestly, if I'm being totally honest, I think that Lala is trolling us. Okay? I think Lala is trolling us like you all want because they're aware of the online chatter between Schwartz and Lala. And so I think she's trolling us. But yes, Lala and Schwartz are trolling us and pretending that they're getting closer and saying, soft launch, so soft it didn't even start. Listen, I am convinced that Lala and Tom would be so good together. I really am. I really like Lala. I don't know. I think they'd be good together.
Wow.
Can I tell
Wow.
you yeah. Can I tell you one other thing?
Please.
Well, Scheana did then clap back at Tamra because she said, point of view, she said POV. You run into someone you've been dreading. This is after Tamra said, I'm dreading seeing her. She said, you run into someone you've been dreading seeing, and now we're two peas in a pod. And she posted a picture on some like merry-go-round or some golf cart with some like
Ooh,
ghoulish Halloween person, but she is trolling Tamara and saying, "Bring it." And listen, I don't think you realize how deep this is. This there's a feud between Sheena and Tamara. So then Sheena, it didn't stop. Then Sheena posted and said, "Ha! Look who's lurking on my Instagram page." Because it said Tamra viewed a story. Look who's
judge.
lurking because it was one of Sheena's reels, and Tamara said, and Tamara liked the reel. And Tamara said, Sweetie, you collabed on this post, and I happened to like it on Farrah's page, not yours. I have no idea. Farrah Abraham from fucking, I don't know which Farrah this is.
Teen mom. Are we talking teen mom Farah? Are we talking Farah, Kyle's
Fawcett?
daughter? Farah who?
Oh, Farrah Fawcett, who's passed away. Farrah Kyle's daughter. You're right. That's a good
Someone running
one.
Farrah Fawcett's dead Instagram?
Well, they're running Olivia Newton-John's, and
Really?
yeah, Olivia Newton-John's Instagram is posting, and the Vision's alive, and Prince has a social media
Well, he has
stuff.
like a museum, doesn't he? Isn't the house like a
Honey, you better take yourself to anyone that hasn't gone to Paisley Park. And hey, maybe I'll start. You can book me for other cities too. I've been all over the world. Go to Paisley Park in Minneapolis. Really worth it, honestly.
I gotta go. I gotta go. It's on my list. I haven't.
Good stuff.
I need to appreciate these stars. I watched the Billy Joel documentary on HBO. It was so amazing. I'm like, how did I never see him in concert? Like,
Uh,
it's such a tragedy. I never saw Prince. I never paid
uh,
attention to Prince.
Come see me in the Hamptons. We'll take you to Billy Joel's house. It's like it's right
Maybe
down the
go to a
street.
private concert. Okay, go on.
He'll give you a private concert. And then she put a bunch of LOL emojis, and then Tamara put a bunch of clown emoji on Sheena's thing. And then Tamara says, no one's stalking you. Oh, listen, you know why I like this? Because, I mean, who's going to win between Tamara and Sheena? I think Sheena might be in over her head. I don't know. But then Tamara said, no one's stalking you, honey. No one's lurking, including Bravo. Bye. That was a good one. Because, I mean, Tamra's on a show making over $1 million and Sheena isn't. And then Sheena says, Tamara is my biggest cheerleader. And then she said, see you again soon.